Next, I want to speak about Union. Union was co-directed by Stephen Mang and Brett Story, who was actually a professor of mine at U of T and taught a really incredible course on the relationship between prison abolition and the prison apparatus and cinema, with a huge focus on documentary. So, needless to say, after taking that class and loving it and thinking about it all the time, because it's been very relevant to a lot of political issues that I've been interested in since then, I was so excited to see this film. I was so excited to say hi to Brett again, and my expectations were met and exceeded. Union is a cinema verite style documentary that gives us a really close and personal look into the formation of the US's first ever Amazon labor union. And it gives us a really great look into how much passion and dedication it takes for a grassroots worker-led union like the ALU to form at a corporation that is this huge giant and is very famously union adverse and puts a lot of effort and funding into preventing the formation of unions, and also famously treats their workers like garbage. So it's a huge feat, and this film really gives a close and personal look at how it came to be. Before presenting Union, Brett Story gave a really, really impactful speech where she spoke about why documentaries are important and what drives her as a filmmaker to continue to create. And she very eloquently, I am paraphrasing here, she said this beautifully, said that one of the reasons that she loves being a filmmaker is because it gives her an excuse to be in proximity to the incredible people who engage in activism and stand up for their causes, just like Chris Smalls, who is the president of the Amazon Labor Union. And I just wanted to bring this up because, again, I think it speaks to the importance of film festivals because it gives the audience opportunities to be in proximity to some really amazing people. So go to Hot Docs and take the chance to see these people in real life and to hear them speak, because there are so many really fantastic stories being told at this festival. Sorry if I am being annoying by talking about it so much, but I really, really want people to hear this podcast and go see Hot Docs, because it is so worth it. But yeah, Union really tells a David versus Goliath story, because the ALU is, in Chris Small's words, as grassroots as it gets. It was formed by the Amazon workers, for the Amazon workers, and they had to overcome so many obstacles to unite and have a say against this big corporation that does not care what happens to its workers. And to put into perspective what they were up against, don't quote me on this as an exact number, they raised around $125,000 to create a union again against a giant. Meanwhile, Amazon, in the same year, spent $14 million on anti-union consultation. So that is just a huge monumental achievement. It's really, really impactful to see it play out on film. And to see it happen in this cinema verite style. When Chris Smalls got up on stage, he was asked how it felt to be watched and filmed through the process of organizing this labor union, and he explained that he knew that his story would be told one day, and he wanted people to see how much work and dedication went into the formation of this union and what they were up against. And I think that this answer and this film speak to the trust and respect that the filmmakers and union workers had for each other. So much respect went into the creation of this film, and you can totally see that when you watch it. I'd 100% recommend it. Great job, Professor. Professor Story, you were awesome. I'd love it even if you weren't my professor, but it was really, really cool, and I was super proud to have ever been one of her students. So yeah, Union was amazing. It's gotten a lot of buzz in the festival. Lots of people are talking about it, and I would totally recommend that you go check it out. Now I want to talk about Cyborg Generation.